Welcome to another installment of 5 Minutes Of with your host, Stingray72.
Hi there, I'm Stingray72. Some assembly is required and results may vary. Here are today's stories. In music news, Lizzo played a flute. Missy Elliott gets a street named after her in Virginia. Bruno Mars states the obvious. And Lil' Kim is giving Blue Steel. I'm here for it all. I love the idea, and I wish them all continued success. Today's sponsor, you, the viewer. I'd like to take this time to thank each and every one of you for riding with me on my road to 1K by 2023. I appreciate you. Now let's go back and watch some of the older videos. Get my watch hours up. I'm trying to be monetized and I need your support, so tell a friend and let's get it in. Let's keep this thing going and get this channel growing. Oh look, it's Nick Cannon waving hello to his kids. Sweet. In weird news, a man stabbed his girlfriend in the ass because they couldn't agree on where to buy pizza. Nathaniel Williams, 29, got into an argument with his girlfriend about where to buy their pizza. He wanted Pizza Hut and she wanted Pizza Choice. At some point, she went in to get something to drink, and then when she turned her back, she felt a small prick on her cheek. Oh, wow. She felt blood on her hand, and then she turned around, and Williams became hysterical, repeatedly saying, I'm sorry, at their home in Wales. The judge said it would almost be funny if it wasn't so serious. He jailed him for stabbing his girlfriend over pizza. Williams was jailed for 1 year, but he mustn't contact her for at least 5. Damn, that must be some good pizza. In crazy news, in 2007, Nebraska Senator and activist Ernie Chambers made headline news when he filed a lawsuit against God. He is suing God for widespread death, destruction, and terrorization of millions upon millions of the earth's inhabitants. He requested a permanent injunction ordering God to cease certain harmful activities and making terroristic threats. Didn't know God threatened people. Mr. Chambers said that God has caused fearsome floods, egregious earthquakes, horrendous hurricanes, terrifying tornadoes, pestilential plagues, ferocious famines, devastating droughts, genocidal wars, birth defects. That's pretty poetic. He also said that he has tried to alert God of the impending lawsuit by shouting, come out, wherever you are. But the attempt failed to get God's attention. The judge dismissed the lawsuit because God's home address was unlisted. And since God couldn't be properly summoned, the case would be null and void. The case was dismissed because God didn't have an address and he couldn't be served with legal notice of the trial. Darn. Well, he could have put money in the tithes and offerings in the plate, you know, but instead he chose to donate to the court building fund. Go figure. Senator Chambers has a history of doing crazy stuff in order to make political points. He once opposed the Nebraska Concealed Handgun Permit Act, so he came up with a solution of how you can determine how many guns a person can carry on them. The formula was to multiply the size of the person's right shoe by 3 times the girth of a person's waist after a full meal, being measured by a certified professional tailor, of course. Because that makes sense. Chambers filed lawsuits to prove that anyone can be able to bring complaints before the court of law against anyone. But sir, we already knew that. A word of advice, keep going. When things look dim, keep going. When you feel tired, keep going. When you feel like giving up, keep going. But if you run a red light and a cop tries to pull you over, don't keep going. What are you, crazy? In closing, that's my time, and I'd like to thank you for yours. I want to say a special thank you to our sponsor, you, the viewers. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of the entertainment news and reports and the other content. Also, don't forget to head on over to my other channel that I share with my husband called Monray, where we give our perspective on everything from race relations to love relations. Same rules apply. Until the next video, I love you. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of 5 Minutes Of with your host, Stingray72.